They really make cartoons out of letters. That was an N. An A is easy.
Match game 77, production number 0975. Take one. Get ready to match the stars. Dick Smothers, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly. From Search for Tomorrow, Meg Bennett, Richard Dawson, and Fannie Flagg. As we play the star-studded Big Funny Match Game 77. And now, here's the star of Match Game 77, Gene Rayburn.
Shall we begin? Yes. Oh, what?
First of all, we've got to congratulate Meg on probably one of the most marvelous shows we've seen.
Wasn't she wonderful?
Yes,
weren't they all grand? You were all beautiful. Yes. Now, Fannie, you have a project. You must tell us about it.
Oh, yes. I'll be at the Amphitheater in New York tomorrow. Is that right, Richard?
Yeah.
Yes. Performing one act by Jack Hefner called Porch.
Isn't that marvelous?
At the Amphitheater?
Yes.
That's a very prestigious thing.
Yes.
But that's because they chose you because you're a gifted lady.
I'll be in the audience, unfortunately.
Oh, I know you.
No, I'll be in the play.
Don't put me on.
I'll be home in Santa Cruz.
You'll be home in Santa Cruz.
Hanging around.
Hanging around,
Just hanging
yes.
around, yeah.
Right.
It's an extended run.
You'll be home with Santa Claus. Would you?
Don't get buried, Gene.
No.
Move on.
Well, no, I was just saying
Pace.
they
Gotta
may
get the
want to
pace.
take a
Pick
shot,
up.
too.
No, thank you.
Okay. Let's say hello to Carol, Rocky, and Rick Youngblood. Carol here has won $350, and we just had a chance to meet Rick Youngblood as the time expired last time and found out a little bit about him. You want to repeat some of the vital statistics? He's a pilot for a Western-based airlines.
Yes, sir.
He was in the Air Force for 8 years, flew jets, right?
Right.
And he lives in
Walnut Creek.
Walnut Creek.
And
That's
I
a
have
very pretty area, isn't it?
It's lovely.
Yeah.
It's up in the San Francisco area. One of God's country up there.
It's beautiful up there.
Yeah.
If you
Near
could just
Santa
get some
Cruz,
water up
love
there,
it.
it'd be great. Yes. Real estate would go up and everything. Could sell houses and everything. What are you doing for water up there?
Very little right now.
Oh, really?
Yes. We are kind of hurting.
Okay.
Before we go, I'd like to say that
Oh,
I have a lovely wife and 3 even lovelier daughters, 2 of which are in the audience.
How nice. Oh, you forgot. You left that out last time. We didn't give you a chance, did we? All right, we'll start this game right after we do a little business with America. Hurry back. Here we go. Right from the top. Da capo, as we say in the musical world. Rick?
B.
B it is. Everybody plays.
Okay.
Unlucky Louis said to the doctor, "Doc, I suffer." Doc, he said, "I suffer from the turnstus."
What? What?
Turnstus. Everything I touch turns to blank. All right. I suffer from the turnstus. Everything I touch turns to blank. Aren't we getting goofy on this show?
Yeah.
Everything I touch turns to blank. Remember, this is a round one question. Okay.
And is this round one we're playing?
This is round one.
Then it fits perfectly.
Yes.
Round one question for round one.
Can we
Who
skip
could-
to round
Right.
2?
Who could ask for anything more?
You ready, Rick? Come on, Dick. Put that card in the slot there.
Oh,
All right. Unlucky Louis said to the doctor, "Doc, I suffer from the turnstus. Everything I touch turns to blank."
Mud.
Mud. Okay. Everything I touch turns to...
no, you have to be brave on that one. I'm sorry, Rick. I put the caca or doo-doo.
Doo-doo. Okay.
I said, doo-dah, doo-dah.
Doo-dah. Is that familiar sound to you, Rick?
It most certainly is,
Is it?
unfortunately.
Okay. Charles?
I chose manure.
Okay. Well, it's piling up here. Everything I touch turns to...
I can't spell, but...
Do you? Okay. And you, sir?
Garbage.
Garbage. Okay. And now...
I'll never sit upstairs, I can tell you that. Unfortunately, all I could think of was dust.
Dust.
Yeah.
Dust
put water
and mud?
with it,
No.
mud.
Okay. All right. Rick, there's your first rounder. Now we have one for Carol, which reads as follows. The ringmaster at the circus said...
What?
We got it.
How cold
I got
was it?
The ringmaster at the circus said.
This morning, I got up on the wrong side of the bed. It was a big mistake. You see, I sleep next to the blank.
Ringmaster.
Ringmaster at the circus said this morning I got up on the wrong side of the bed and it was a big mistake. You see, I sleep next to the blank. Next to the blank. Okay. You have a quick mind.
Very quick.
Yep.
I don't do two slow ones in a row.
All right.
Not funny, but I'm quick.
All right, everybody's ready, Carol. The ringmaster at the circus said this morning, I got up on the wrong side of the bed and it was a big mistake. You see, I sleep next to the blank.
The fat lady?
The fat lady. Might have been an interesting experience.
Hey,
I don't think that's so
I
bad.
think that's a nice answer. And
It
they need-
is a
they need
darling
love too,
answer.
but I put up lion.
To the lion. A lion is eating my foot off. Somebody call a cop. Who sang that?
Don't look
You
at me.
did.
Imogene Coca?
No.
Think anyone would admit to that?
That's
Lily Pomes?
no Mel Brooks. That was
No
one of his
kidding.
songs.
That was Jackie
Okay.
Mason.
I said lions, not just
Lion.
a lion.
And we didn't collaborate.
No, you
I
didn't.
said Lion's Cave.
Lion's cage. He sleeps next to the lion's cage. A big mistake. Got up the wrong side of the bed. I sleep next to the
Lions.
lions. Everybody's going to the lions here. Another one over there. What have you got?
You know what I would like to say to America? I receive constant criticism from the upper tier. Fat lady. I love that answer.
By Jove, to be the only one when it's usually the opposite. No.
Wait a
I
minute.
tell you what we ought to do. This sweet lady, she's so... Why don't we give her a standing ovation? Why don't you just stand up? Everybody stand up and applaud.
Now I'm embarrassed.
All right,
Gene.
thank you for that.
Gene,
And we will carry on here in the usual fashion after we do a little business with America.
Wait a minute. Oh, Gene.
Now we're ready to go on here. If you're ready to go on, we'll go to round two. This is the final round, Rick. You may have again a choice of A or B.
I'll take B, please.
B it is. Ready?
I'm ready.
Howdy Doody said,
Howdy Doody says.
my brother Rudy can do things no other puppet can because he has an extra string tied to his blank.
Extra string tied to
There's an extra string tied to his blank. And he can do things no other puppet can do.
My brother has an extra what?
My brother Rudy can do things. Howdy Doody said, my brother Rudy can
thought
do
you said
things.
Tommy.
No, Rudy can do things no other puppet can because he has an extra string tied to his blank. Do we understand each other?
Yes.
Are you willing to pay $150 a month for the...
For an extra string? Yes, I am.
Okay.
No, not that old answer.
I'm up.
Okay, Charles is writing Rick. While he's finishing writing, I'll read it to you. Howdy Doody said, my brother Rudy can do things no other puppet can do because he has an extra string tied to his blank.
About all I could come up with, Jane, was nose.
Nose. Well, what would you say? I'm sorry I asked. He said nose.
I wish I could help out sometimes. I put tongue.
Tongue is a good response. Tongue and nose are both good. Brett, what do you say?
I I said naval.
Really? That would be difficult.
We'll
to
talk
tie a
about it
string
later.
there. Yes.
Well,
Gee.
you're a papetta.
Being in aviation myself in aeronautics, I chose a airplane term. Nose.
Very good.
So, Rick, you pick up one there. Score is 1-1. Meg, where was that puppet string tied?
On its nose.
On its nose. That's 2. Show us your nose, Richard.
Okay.
All right. You got it. Over there. Show us yours, Fanny.
I will.
I mean, show us your nose.
I said this, and I don't know why. I said he had an extra string tied to his puppeteer.
And that string tied to his puppeteer.
Yeah.
That's on one end. And where was it attached on the other end?
The fat lady.
Well, it's kind
To
of
the
like
fat lady. in the
no,
previous
this
question.
is like an Edward Albee kind of answer.
Okay. So there we are. Now, you have a shot at it here, Carol, because at this moment the score is 3-1.
Okay.
2 to tie, 3 to win. The Godfather said to Rocco,
That's Mr. Periwinkle.
No, that's What's wrong with you? When I pointed out my sister, I wanted you to take her out, not blank her out.
Got it.
You remember The Godfather?
Yes. Okay, I got it.
Okay.
Do you know I just saw Godfather 2,
You did?
and I'm in love with Robert De Niro.
Yes.
He speaks
the-
highly of you.
He's doing a show on
Most
Broadway. Fanny, you don't play because you matched in the last round. Carol, you ready? All right. I guess they're all set over there, so here we go. The Godfather said to Rocco, he says, what's wrong with you? I pointed out my sister. I wanted you to take her out, not blank her out.
Wipe her out?
Wipe her out, she said.
Finally. I think I have
You've
a match.
telegraphed.
But I put rub.
Rub her
That's
out and
still-
wipe her out is a match indeed. Yay, let's hear it for Mickey Smothers! That's score is at this moment 3-2. What do you say? Wipe?
No, keep rubbing it.
Rub!
Get
There's
off.
another. Tie score. One more and you win the game, Carol.
I'm sorry, Rob.
Rub! There it is, and that wins the game. What do the rest of you have? Okay. Rick, it was a pleasure to meet you. I'm glad you decided to pay us a visit here on Match Game 77. Many gifts will be coming your way. Thank you, Rick Youngblood. Okay. I'll put down my grapefruit juice right here, and I'll talk to this pretty lady who now has a total of $450, and she's going to have a go at a big bundle of money here, but not right now. Right now we have to do something else, and this is it.
Today's consolation prizes are first, the shower massage by Waterpick. Good clean fun for the whole family, Waterpick. And Eureka's lightweight vacuum cleaner for fast in-between cleaning with adjustable brush. Cleans and grooms carpeting from Eureka. And a Mr. Peanut umbrella and a supply of planters. The surest way to add fun to your days to treat yourself with some planters nuts. And a beach raft and a supply of solar cane for relief from sunburn pain. When that old sun sneaks up on you, solar cane stops sunburn pain fast. Everybody's doing it. Filling in the blanks, I mean, and you can too when Match Game 77 returns in 1 minute.
Oh, you rascals. Are you ready, Carol?
I'm ready.
This is your second shot at it. Let's see how you do this time. Good luck to you. We polled a studio audience, a bunch of people, high IQ types like these, and we got their best response to this. Blank feather, singular, blank feather. Now, the answer that they put down on their little cards, most frequently, the most popular answer will get you $500 if you match it. And for matching their second most popular answer, you get $250 and $100 for the third. And 3 of the 6 dinglings are permitted to help here. Whom do you call on?
Richard, please.
Well, there's a television show on now with Harold Gould and, what's her name, Stephanie? What's her name?
Stephanie Powers.
Powers. And I don't know if it would be there, but it's on the air, so we'll take Father and Feather. That's what it's called.
Father.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then I won't use that one then.
Yeah.
Also, it's been canceled. I just seen the sign. I'll say white feather.
White feather.
For cowardice.
Familiar phrase, yeah, symbol of cowardice.
A Fannie, please.
Tar and feather.
Tar and feather.
good.
Yeah.
And Brett, please.
Horse feather.
Horse feather. Okay. Horse feather, tar and feather, white feather. Now, those are the three. Think about it, Carol, and choose one of those or reject all of them and give us one of your own.
I'm going to stick with tar and feather.
Tar and feather is Fanny's answer. Don't you agree with her on that? What would you have chosen? Horse feather. Bird feather. Oh, all right. We'll find out if we got any of those up there right now. We'll begin down at the bottom as usual, and we will reveal the $100 response.
Oh,
Birds of a feather.
Stephanie Powers, Harold Gould.
Yes, that's right. They're all in it there. All the birds of a feather. Now let's see if we get tar and feather under the $250 number. Chicken feather. This is a hard one, isn't it?
yeah.
Tar and feather seemed good to me.
Gotta
White
be
feather was good. Horse feather was good. All right, let's see if we get it under the $500 number. Light as a feather.
There wasn't one of ours up. Isn't that
You know, that's
wild?
either
Look.
the first or second
Second
time
time.
that it's happened that not one of the celebrities' answers was on that board. Well, all I can say is there must have been a bunch of weirdos in the studio that day to choose
Problem.
those
There's a
answers.
problem there. With
Well, listen,
feathers.
Carol, you got your $450. You got another shot at another game. Here comes Johnny Bignoni. Hello, Johnny. You know Carol?
Yeah.
Johnny, we welcome you.
Thank you.
Johnny Bignoni, is that the way you say it?
Yes, sir.
Where are you from?
I'm from Alameda, California.
Yep. What do you do?
I'm a foreman at Pier 96 on the San Francisco waterfront. I'm also married to a very beautiful lady and have a beautiful 13-year-old daughter.
Uh-huh. You're a foreman.
Yes, sir.
What union do you belong to?
Local 91, the Foreman's Union.
Uh-huh.
I supervise the loading and unloading of ships and barges.
That's interesting work, isn't it?
Yes, sir. 20 years.
You must be healthy and strong, huh? Or you just sit around and say, lift that, do that, took that.
That's about the size
That's
of it.
about it. Okay. Anything else you want to tell us?
That's about it.
All right. Good luck to you, Johnny. We'll begin by asking you to make a selection.
B, please.
B it is. Here it is. Marvin the Mugger conducts himself in a business-like manner.
Good.
He gives all his victims blank. Marvin the Mugger conducts himself in a business-like manner. He gives all his victims blank. That's good. Yep, that's it.
Oh,
All right.
a terrific answer.
Use it.
Wonderful answer.
She probably will.
I hope I'm right.
I'm sure you
I'm
are.
right. I want to be
Are you
good.
thinking about it, Johnny? Don't give your answer yet. I'll tell you when. Now, Marvin the Mugger conducts himself in a business-like manner. He gives all his victims blank.
Blue chip stamps.
That's great. That's not right.
Now, that's such a terrific answer. I don't think you got a chance of matching any of the panel, but it's an absolutely wonderful answer.
As Brett says, he's got too much class for this show. That is a great answer. I
Yes.
just get a simple receipt.
Receipt is what I thought of, too. Gives him a receipt after he mugs
I'm
them.
sorry.
The receipt would probably be the definitive answer, but now that I hear of blue chip stamps is marvelous.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
What do you got there?
Well, I certainly don't have blue chip stamps. You can bet your blanks on that. I said he gives them warning.
Warnings.
It's a little late.
I'm with you.
After he's stolen the money.
I was going to steal Dickie's answer, but my honor got in my way. Now I wish I'd stolen his.
Yes. Chuck?
This'll all come out at on hardcover for Christmas. I said receipt spelt wrong.
Receipt. I before E, except after C. You must remember that at all times. Did you remember it, Meg?
Yes.
R-E-C-E-I? Yeah, that's right. Receipts.
I didn't.
Spelling doesn't count. We got the idea.
Good.
Yeah.
Read the question, because
All
that's
right.
a great answer.
Marvin the Mugger conducts himself in a businesslike manner. He gives all his victims
Validated parking tickets.
Very good.
That's good.
Well, we got two great answers, one from Johnny and one from Fannie, and neither they didn't match, though. But we'll carry on here in a moment or so, but first this. Now, here we are, in the middle of round one. He's had his first round question and didn't do well with it. And yours will be along, but not right now. We've got to stop here. Can both of you come back next time?
Sure.
Sure
Whenever
can.
that is. Good.
Right.
Look forward to seeing you, and look forward to seeing all of you next time here. Now, tomorrow you open at the Amphitheater in New York.
Yes, just for one day.
Oh, just doing one day? All that work for one day?
Yes, that's just the kind of kid I am.
I see.
And she's playing a 70-year-old lady.
Yes.
In that play?
Yes,
That scene?
and well, it's a stretch for her. She's a little older than that, but she's going to die of heart.
They wanted to give Brett the part, but she was too.
Listen, I hope, can you do this again sometime?
I'd love to. I had a wonderful week.
Listen, you're not too far away from here, Santa Cruz, yes.
That's right.
And you? What about you? Can you come back?
I want to.
We'll pay your
Next time I'm in
expenses.
California.
All right, terrific. Look forward to seeing you next time. Now, when we all get together here, these are the bodies who'll be on this stage.
Scully Mitchell, Brett Summers, Charles Wilson Reilly, Elaine Joey, Richard Dawson, and Fannie Flagg.
Join us next time for Match Game 77. I am Gene Rayburn. Tally ho!
This is Connie Olson speaking for Match Game 77, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of the CBS stations.